doing a closet clear out, and this is just some of my dresses. I have more in the room. I'm not even going to show you what my spare room looks like because it's disgusting. Actually, I will show you. These are just the ones that were hanging up. This is going to be a long but hopefully fun video, because at least you know you can get some stuff on Yaga if you're fast. I'm so embarrassed by the amount of dresses I have, considering this isn't everything. This is just from the railing in our spare room. So the majority of this is stuff that I've gotten and that I've gotten in the last maybe 4-5 years. And there are definitely things in here that I'm keeping, like my everyday staples. But there are things in here that I haven't touched in a really long time, so I do need to get rid of them. Let's start the try on. I'm going to try not be too chatty because I know that these videos can be really long. A good portion of clothing will be on my Yaga storefront by the time this video goes up. If it's already gone live before this, I think I will do another drop because there's just so much stuff and there's still more that I need to sort out. All this is making me overwhelmed just looking at it. I feel like as much as I talk about overconsumption, it's staring me in the face just here with only my dresses. This isn't even the clothing that I'm wearing a lot at the moment. I'm embarrassed, hugely embarrassed. I actually got this recently and it still has the tags on it. I've never worn it, but after taking it out of the bag, I realized it's just not my vibe. This dress is also from E&B and I've worn it quite a few times actually. I've styled it with a big oversized t-shirt and made it into a skirt. I've had this dress for a couple of years and I haven't actually managed to style it open back because it's a lot of back for me. I'm not one of those people that is obsessed with showing my back. And what kind of bra do you wear with this? I got this dress at Karma's, I think 2 years ago, maybe 2023. My only gripe is that I find it hits me at a really weird point. Obviously, take away the fact that I'm wearing socks. I wouldn't be wearing socks with it. It is, oh, and there goes the sun again. It is much later now. It's already the afternoon. I've done almost 3 o'clock. My goodness, how did that happen? I have done like half of the dresses, more than half of the dresses. Still looking like an absolute pigsty over here. I am now going to get back to doing the rest of these dresses. Probably should have had a coffee. I have a coffee that I didn't have this morning that I can warm up. Let me do that. Leftover coffee going into the microwave. And I'm going to do the rest of those dresses. And then I think I'm also going to try and tackle... Did I take photos? Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed with myself. I didn't actually take photos of some of the dresses. I just filmed them, which is irritating because I obviously need the photos for them to go on Yaga. Anyway, I'll have to do that in a bit. I'm gonna finish up the dresses, then I will put the ones back on that are definitely to be sold and take photos for them. And then I will move on to the pants. It's gloomy today, which is actually the perfect day to do something like this, to be inside, because it doesn't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I don't have a ton of admin to do today, so this really is the perfect day to get this done. I can get it done before payday. Now that I'm saying this out loud, this stuff is definitely not going to be available for you guys once this vlog goes up. So maybe that'll be in the second drop, not the first one, in which case you guys will be able to shop the things that you maybe have seen in this video. Before I get even more distracted than I have been, I'm gonna prop you here for now. Not the best space, but you know what? We're working with what we have. And right now I'm trying to film for TikTok and Instagram. Also filming a vlog. So when you guys are there being like, why don't we get a vlog? Because I'm filming this, filming and editing for TikTok and Instagram, plus then having to add in YouTube and do my admin and why am I moaning about this stuff? Doesn't matter. Have these gotten saggy in the bum? They have gotten saggy in the bum. It looks like I'm wearing a little nappy. Those are not South African, a diaper. I think I'm going to do 2 different closet clear out videos for the dresses. I'll probably have to do 2 for the bottoms, the tops. So it's editing all of that and then editing something different for Instagram to say that I have a Yaga sale coming up. Not moaning, just giving you a proper indication of what goes into all of this. It is recording and I'm wasting my phone battery. How beautiful is this dress? I got it last year in the Country Road sale and I actually worked with them for this collection. Well, they had it in yellow as well, and so for the content I did with them, I tried on the yellow, didn't even know that it came in pink, and then I went to a wedding last year, May, and one of the family members was wearing this pink version. I was like, I'm gonna need that. And then when I went in store to get it, it was on sale. Love this for me, very classy girl. But now I just kind of leave them dangling. But this really is such a beautiful dress. This is one of my most favorite dresses that I've gotten from H&M. I think the fabric is so beautiful and I always pull it out for a special occasion. Obviously not a wedding because it's cream, but I'm waiting for the day that I have a wedding where the dress code is like cream. Wait, I thought I tied that. Because then I will pull this baby out because it really is just so beautiful. I love it. It's a wrap dress and the fabric is stunning. It just is quite a statement. The slit is very high, which makes it a little bit less modest. The minute the wind blows, she's out. But it really is such a stunning dress with the right heel, the right hair and makeup. Even this is just beautiful. I always find it odd that I'm so comfortable to get on YouTube, on this app specifically, like this, in my bloody towel and my hair towel, like this is crazy. Like, in what world? I wouldn't do this on Instagram. Definitely wouldn't do it on TikTok. People are violent on there. But for some reason, YouTube is okay. That's an okay space to stand in my towel. It's definitely not, but I've got my little moon light here. This is the guy that sits next to my bed. And I like to use this at night instead of having like a proper bedside light. I mean, I should get one. I've had many before. I just can never settle on one that I really love. I'm thinking of getting some that are like touch lights, similar to this. Not this style, but I mean like a rechargeable situation that we can just touch on and off. Because having the big light on all the time is just overstimulating. I actually had this in the shower with me. Enough of me and my towel. I'm going to put on my cream, put on my pajamas, and edit in bed. Do you want honey?
No, thank you. Thank you, Jesus, for this food. Bless it to our bodies.
Amen.
Fruit.
Compared to the last like 2 months where I've just woken up at 6:30, I feel groggy. Probably should have gone to bed earlier last night. Is it cold enough for a coat? Probably not, no. Am I wearing one? Yes. Am I now seeing blue skies? And this outfit revolves around the coat being front and center because the pants get saggy in the back. Oh, well, I'm here with my favorites, so I'm good. Hello. Honey. Thank you. see what camera this is? It means I'm vlogging.
It's happening.
It's happening. Don't stress everyone. This is my little walk outfit. I actually got exercise leggings when I was in the US. All of them are from Amazon. I have one pair of Lululemon. $120 is a lot on leggings. And then I ended up finding these dupes on Amazon and I've really enjoyed them. The sweater is also an Amazon find, and then my New Balance 990s, which I love, and my Uniqlo socks, not Unique, Uniqlo. And then I need to get my, again, Unique crossbody bag because that holds my camera, my phone, my lip balm. Also, I bought workout bras, also on Amazon, and they have been one of the best purchases. The leggings and the bras, because I knew when I came back I wanted to work out more, and I knew I would need stuff that actually fit and was comfortable and didn't feel like I was digging in or rolling down, and these are great for that. Not showing it right now very well, but leggings are not matte, but they're also not shiny. They're somewhere in between. They have served me very well. Okay, let's go before I'm very late. Come for our little prom walk, and it was raining when I left the house, and now it's so perfect, sunshiny, bloody wonderful. He literally got in the car and he was like, it's raining, but it turns out rain in one area doesn't mean it's raining everywhere. Hey, if that isn't a nice metaphor a metaphor for your outlook on life. Hey, gloomy. Be gloomy in one area, but actually wonderful in another. Also, how beautiful is Sea Point? I mean, not to encourage anyone to travel here, but it's very pretty.
Nice aside.
How stunning. We casually live here and we can go for an evening walk with this as the view. Hey? So lucky. Don't move here though. But like, I'm lucky. Sounds rude, but like, it's very full city. Look how stunning. Look at that. Look at that. But you want to do your own thing, but you don't know what you don't have any. You don't have any vision for it. How vagina? Look that way. Okay.
Wow.
9 o'clock. I have gone for coffee at the ladder this morning and I didn't film a damn thing. I should have. This is the thing with getting back into vlogging, is failing many times at actually documenting what I'm doing because I've gotten out of the swing of things, but then actually just getting back into it instead of, you know, scrapping it and thinking, oh, you forgot that, it's not worth the effort. That's what happens in my mind. My hair's looking a bit crazy. Whatever, just ignore it. I did some editing while I had coffee with my husband this morning because we don't actually have any breakfast stuff in our house. We haven't gone shopping again this week. We haven't done grocery shopping for the last 2 weeks just because we had my friend Candace here, Candace and Matthew and their sweet little girl. So we knew we were doing a ton with them. And then this week we didn't manage to do it on Sunday. So, because we went to La Motte, which I also didn't film very well. Now who's calling me? Who's this? Hello? I'm putting together a little baby promo of our stay at the Canopy Hotel. Just something to go on stories, and then I put together a light reel for the actual giveaway because I'm doing a giveaway with them where someone can win our exact stay. So they get 3 nights stay for 2, breakfast for 3 days, and a bueno board, a classic bueno board and a brownie board. So that's quite cool. That's a really good giveaway. It's nice for a little staycation or if someone is coming to Cape Town. So I'm quite excited for that to go live. I just have to edit the little snippets because I don't want to share the full review just yet. I think I want, let me actually show you. I did a little video yesterday. Where is the video? There it is. I hate the way the new Photos app is on iPhone. It pisses me off so much. Simple video, but I think with something like this where the caption has to be quite meaty because of all the giveaway details and stuff like that, it's quite nice to have a shorter reel, not something where I'm describing our entire stay, because then it'll play in the background while someone's reading the caption. Just giving away all my little tips here. And I will also then post something different on TikTok. I make my life so much harder by posting different things on all these different platforms. If I could just, you know, slap all the same content across the platforms, it would make so much sense. But for me, I just don't like it. So, on we trot. That's a very interesting thing to say. I hate Standard Bank. They're so shit. And you've been on for so long that the music is like second nature. And now they put down on me. How fun is that? I've been on the phone with Standard Bank for the last 45 minutes. I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I've been with Standard Bank. I think it's the first account I ever got. Like my first like little kid account that my mom got me. I've just like upgraded from there, and I'm a like private client and still can't get anything sorted with them. And now my actual card isn't working. And they've just put down the phone after 45 minutes. Needless to say, I'm a little bit pissed off. I probably should not be vlogging. Like, this is not the time to be vlogging when I'm this irritated. But, yo guys. It is Thursday, the end of the day. I've not vlogged at all today because I've spent the entire day doing a closet clear out. I'm filming it for TikTok and Instagram. So unfortunately, you've gotten a little bit neglected with this one. I've reached the point in the closet clear out process where everything is everywhere. And now I have to pack away / put things that need to be sold into a specific section, and it's taking everything in me not to just leave it. No, I couldn't, because I specifically put it in the lounge so that I would be forced to actually put stuff away. If it was in the spare room, I would just leave it. But this is what I'm currently dealing with. Just stuff everywhere.
So these are things that I still need to do tomorrow. These pants and then some of my others. So I'm doing like casual pants. I did formal. These are all to sell, which is amazing. Those are my keep jeans over there. These are my keep formal pants. So only 3, which is amazing. Maybe 4 with my pinstripe Abercrombie ones. And then these are maybes. We'll wait and see what everyone says about that. And this, I was smart this time and I put the mirror over here so that when I film like this, I can see myself instead of having the mirror here and it blocking all the light. She's a smart girl. Some of the time. The Closet Clear Out series has done so well on TikTok. I'm really happy. We must have a chat at some point, maybe in this vlog, about online culture and actually how hard it is to deal with, because I think it's something people don't necessarily talk about. And if they do, everyone turns around and says, well, like, you have this great life and this great job, so what do you get to moan about? But dealing with everyone's stuff and everyone's opinions is, it's a really hard task when you've not had media training, you don't know what you're doing, you're just shooting in the dark and hoping that something is going to do well or that you connect with a wonderful audience, which is what I've done. But it's just there's always extra people who don't know me and don't know my vibe, and so that makes creating content hard. Like, the hard part is you kind of want to go a little bit viral so that your content gets shown to new people, but then the catch-22 is your content is being shown to new people who do not know you, so they don't give you the benefit of the doubt. They just assume the worst rather than the best, and I think that's on people just assuming the worst, which I think we all do. I think if you lean towards negativity, you assume the worst. I try not to. I fail a lot of the time, but I try not to. Anyway, I need to put on my sneakers because Tash is on her way. I'm going for a walk with my friend Tash, and I'm wearing the same leggings I wore for my last walk because I don't have any clean leggings and I have a workout class tomorrow at Movement Lab, so I need to keep a fresh pair of leggings for that. A plain old black t-shirt. I think this is H&M maybe. It's quite long, but I just tuck in the back so that it feels a little bit more, I don't know, something. It feels less frumpy. And then my workout bra is, did I go through this with you guys? I don't know. My workout bra is from Amazon. The leggings are also Amazon. I will link them in case you are somewhere where you can get them.
Specifically 9 blocks.
Yes, specifically 9 blocks. Use mud brick stairs and polished black stone buttons to add detail to the base of each pillar. Step 4. Create a 6-block tall archway. Interior. The greenhouse is almost ready to grow. Now is a bit of sprucing up inside. You need to add cool lanterns, you need a cool desk, maybe add cool flowers. Can I show you how it turned out?
Would love to see the greenhouse.
Ta-da!
That looks insanely cool. Oh my gosh. Have you made this greenhouse before? Is that me? Am I suddenly a little Minecraft boy?
Yes.
Can I see the cover of this book?
This is super bite-sized builds. You want to see the first? You want to see the front page?
Yeah. Oh, cute. Ooh, what's that round one?
That's a carousel.
The monster truck bus sounds very cool.
The monster truck bus is right here.
Wait, you must put it in the square. There we go. I like the color. I like that yellow.
Wop, 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 wop.
Today's the day. We're packing up my Yaga orders that came through last week. This is the pile. I just pulled it off the bed. I'm only showing you a portion of the mess in this room, and we are tackling all of it. Oh wait, that can't go in. It's new with tags. Get out of there, babes. This is probably gonna have to be like 2 loads of laundry for this stuff. So I'm gonna sort out, make sure that everything is washed according to its care label. But I plan on doing 2 loads today. I went to buy all the comforts because I love the clothing that I sell to smell incredible. And the best way to do that for me is to use comfort because it genuinely is the best. Also, both of my ears are blocked. I'm getting over being sick, but I'm not over it just yet. So I'm either going to be shouting at you or whispering. No in between. So we're washing today. Also doing the final couple bits of my closet clear out. For now, like part 1, the first segment of the closet clear out, because this is mostly summer stuff. There's some winter mixed in there, but all my actual winter stuff is at the top of this cupboard over here. I can't believe I've managed this in one file. Love it when that happens. Okay, here goes the fun part. Looking very different to the last time I spoke to you guys. I have an event with Cruise brand. Yes, you heard right. Like a proper ocean cruise kind of luxury holiday situation. So they invited me for a dinner with Siba, you know, the chef. She's wonderful. I've actually done a lunch with her before, so I know her food is incredible. Anyway, I'm trying to rush this because I need to get out of the house, but I've gone all black just because it makes life simpler. And the dress code was smart casual, so I'm wearing my black mango straight leg denims. I just feel like they look so good with this cotton on linen vest, and it's quite high neck. There you can see it's really high neck, gives off this very classic beautiful pared back look. And then I've got my Cezanne, I don't know, I'm gonna go with Cezanne, my Cezanne classic black bag, my Woolies patent black loafers, so fully all black. And then my jewelry is best in front. In the middle I have Diarrhea, and then the little sun in the back, and the hoop is Pina. My regular guys here, so Famke thick chain, and then this is Coast the label, but they're no longer running, so Can't really share much about that. And then my Apple Watch, which is probably going to die very soon. This is the outfit. If you're ever looking for smart casual inspo, I'll share some of the dinner with you guys, but probably not too much because I'm actually not going with anyone, so that always makes me a little bit nervous. But I also do generally thrive in those kinds of environments. Like I switch on my, don't worry, that's just my dry shampoo. You know, it's real life here. I switch on my extroverted self when I have to go to events like this. And I honestly do thrive. Look at that. Very comfortable on this app. Okay, let me go before I'm properly late.
Of our population is sedentary and don't reinvest. So between 35 and 45, I call it the critical decade. If you've never thought about your health before, now's the time to hone in. We need baseline labs. We need your first physical. We need some of your first screening exams. Wastes are... Hi guys. I'm packing up some Yaga orders. It is now Friday. This has been one hell of a week. Sitting in my activewear because I went for a nice walk with a friend of mine this morning. We just went and did a prom walk, which was just so wonderful because it's going to be another really hot day. We had some rain in the middle there, but we are back to having proper hot days, at least for now, which is nice. This does always happen around this time, like April. There's still some like really great days in the water, like the ocean is still warm. We had a nice little walk this morning because that is the only time you can walk, early in the morning and maybe a little bit later, depending on what the temperatures actually are. These orders are from the first batch of orders that I got. I like to package them up nicely, do a little spritz of fragrance, and then often I will use like a box that I already have. So this is a Dermalogica box. I've saved a lot of boxes from orders I've gotten in the past or like PR drops, just as a way to, you know, I get all of this stuff, so it just makes sense to reuse it. I like to reuse stuff. I think that's my mom and me, because she would, you know, save wrapping paper and things like that, and I have definitely gotten that bug, which I don't think is a bad thing. Back then I used to hate it and be like, why are you bloody well saving the wrapping paper, you know? But now, as an adult, I wouldn't save wrapping paper, but I would save like my boxes and stuff to use. I did my basic Sea Point Girl morning and got a nice matcha. This is actually the cinnamon bun one, which I think is quite nice because I like cinnamon in general. But my favorite so far has been the lemon and ginger because there's no like milk with it. Obviously this is with oat milk, but there's no milk with that one. And I had a matcha lemonade when I was in New York, probably about 3 or 4 years ago, from Ralph's, and it was the best intro to matcha because I'd had matcha before that, but it always tasted like the earth, like I was licking the ground. Choose another locker or try again. Can I choose a different size? That is frustrating. Anyway, so I had that matcha lemonade and I loved it. And so that's when I came back and I was like, oh, I could have an iced matcha. I could try that. And nowhere was doing like a matcha lemonade. But then Nice to Matcha does their own version, which is the lemon and ginger. And I just think it's delicious. Okay, I need to get back to this. But yeah, I'm going to spend my morning packaging up these orders, sending them off, like dropping them at the drop-off points. And then I need to pack. It is 5 to 11. We're going away this weekend with friends. We're going away for the next 2 weekends. And I have not packed anything. I haven't edited my 30 and 30 video that's going live today.
I felt like I spoke to you earlier this week and I said when I was packing up, when I was like cleaning and trying on the Yaga stuff, I said to you that I'm doing 30 and 30. I'm currently on day 4. Day 4 is going live today. I've not edited it. I've filmed it. My goal was to have at least, initially my goal was to have half the videos done. So 15 videos filmed and edited by the time this went live. Life did not happen that way. And then my next goal was, at least have like 7 videos. So a full week of outfits ready. Didn't even have that. On day 1, I was editing day 1. So that's fun. I also am still doing my closet clear out on TikTok, like sharing those videos. There's stuff going on. Where else can I drop off these things? I'm also listening to a Diary of a CEO podcast. It's the Healthy Aging Doctor. It's Dr. Vonda Wright, and I am 30 minutes in. This is a 2-hour podcast, but it is so interesting. It's about physical fitness and mobility. Ooh! Babe, it didn't drop. Everything's perfectly fine. Look, the screen is fine. This is my husband's iPad. It's technically a shared iPad, but I bought it for him, so it's his iPad. It's about mobility, physical fitness, getting fit in your 30s, which is, what I'm on right now. Not making it my whole personality, but I have been trying for the last, since the beginning of this year. And it's really fascinating. I'll link it down below because the husband told me to watch it and he's been talking about this podcast for ages. And then, babe, block your ears. I was talking to my sister this week and she also said to me, she watched this episode and she was fascinated. So naturally, it's so bad to admit, naturally my sister telling me to watch something made me perk up and watch it. The healthy eating, the exercise, doing all the things is all wonderful. It's because I want to live a good, healthy, not too long, but long life and not be hobbling or in pain. And actually, since being active regularly and eating well and just considering what I'm putting in my body, I've had less neck pain and just general joint pain. My ankle's feeling a lot better. I'm not feeling it be niggly at all. So that is wonderful. And if you are thinking about getting fit and you've been thinking about it and there's something that's putting you off, or it always seems like it's too much effort, I was in the same boat and it always felt like too much effort, or I had to stick to it, and if people knew then they would kind of be on my case. And I'm not an all or nothing person. My goal for the last couple of years in my not resolution, but one of my goals has been, I just want to have a balanced life. I want to be able to have a drink for someone's birthday and have bubbly, or I want to have a slice of birthday cake if we're celebrating someone. I want to be able to sit around the table when we're with friends and not say, oh, I can't eat that, But then similarly, I want to be able to go on hikes and walks, and I want to go to classes and not be huffing and puffing going upstairs. There's balance in all of that. But what I've learned is I've had to pull back quite a lot in terms of, and I spoke to my friend about this morning on our walk. It's something that we have spoken extensively about, is as an adult, you don't get boundaries. You create the boundaries for yourself. Suddenly you have money, you have time, you get to choose what you're doing with your time, you get to choose what your mornings and evenings look like if you are working for someone, or if you work for yourself, you get to choose what your entire day looks like. And so often we kind of go to the furthest point and we're like, oh, I have all this money now, I can choose what I want to eat. My parents aren't dictating what my evenings look like. I can order Uber Eats 5 days a week if I wanted to. I could have the cheesecake when I go to the coffee shop. I can, order 6-7 coffees a day. You are creating the limits and the boundaries for yourself, but so often we also don't have the knowledge to understand nutrition well enough and what we should be getting in every day. We are essentially we're like little kids that need boundaries, but we don't have anyone setting those boundaries for us. And even the boundary is also really important in terms of if you need to get work done. Sometimes we like to say we need to make sure that we rest, we need to make sure that we are breathing fresh air, But sometimes those boundaries include telling yourself, I can't go to the beach today. I need to sit down and work, or I need to plan something for the future. It's not all the pretty kind of wellness girly things. It's sometimes the very practical things like getting your work done instead of going to the beach when your friends are going, or studying. That was a 13-minute chat about health and all the things that I'm thinking about. But I also don't want to be consumed by the health and fitness stuff. And it's not a negative thing. I just don't want it to be my entire personality. It's not about it. This is nice and close to me. Gorgeous. You're literally gorgeous.
You're gorgeous. You're literally gorgeous. Like,
Enough chatting. I need to put boundaries in place for myself and get done with packaging my Yaga orders and drop off all the parcels. So I need to just lock in now. Prudo locker. What is the name of this Prudo locker? Help me! Help me!
Help me! Help me!
No. This is so confusing. I'm still here. It's 10 past 12. Still packing orders. Again, reusing a Me&B bag that I got ages ago. And this is from someone who's followed me for years. I think since I just had the blog. Tamlin, you're wonderful. I know you. I know your face. I know your profile picture. Like, she's ordered so many times from my Yaga store, and it's so wonderful. Like, I love it when I see people who supported me for years still there, still supporting, still part of this little friendship group, and it's really cute. I also just wanted to show that I put little treats in people's orders. So Tamlin is getting a gorgeous little standard beauty. Look how big this bag is, and it's like full. There's 4 pairs of jeans in here. I forgot to put little gifts in these people's orders. So let's put little treats in here. Again, this is me reusing packaging that I've had for some time. It's my bag of things. It's full. There's some things that I've gotten in PR as well that I know I'm not going to use, so it doesn't make sense to keep. And it's just quite nice to throw little treats into people's orders. And there's a lot of sort of nice things that I think people will appreciate. So obviously for smaller orders, I give smaller things, like what can fit. Sometimes people will get like a sheet mask because that's all that can fit inside. There's some makeup here as well. I'm just seeing now that I've opened this, and obviously it looks a little bit dirty there, but I haven't used it. It's just that the product has gotten along the corner there, which is just, not ideal. It doesn't look nice. Maybe I must just give it a quick clean. I don't know. Is that weird to send that out? I'm not certain. I've obviously never used this, but it's just in opening it up that the product has gotten along the edge. But yeah, so these things will go into people's orders. I'm actually throw those in the smaller ones down there. Oh, that one is very full. Maybe that just needs to be a little sheet mask. And don't worry, I have another sale going up in May. So that'll be up soon-ish. Probably when this video goes up. Oh my gosh, this is shaking. Sorry, you're shaking. I have you balanced on a pile of clothing. I love giving these little treats to people because I just will always have too much product. I hate the idea of just hanging on to things, Let's do even pigmentation for you. Primer. Yeah. It's that one in a little Skims bag. How cute. Okay, Power Stay, a little sheet mask. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be giving away condoms. I wrap all of them in like tissue paper, a little sticker, and then I will spray the paper, which I just think is like a nice experience. I put Aunt Jackie's, what is this? Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils. Erin, I don't know if you have curls. The hard part with hair is I have absolutely no clue what someone's hair texture is like. And so, I mean, they could always give it to someone else though as well, So, it's not all lost. Well, let's do some hair mask. W Beauty Tinted Gloss. Some people might look at this and be like, oh, you sound grateful for the stuff you have. I think it actually shows that I am grateful, and I'm grateful to you guys as well, for ordering. And I would rather give back to my audience than like hoard everything. I hate the idea of that. Never want to be someone that just hoards everything they're given. I just have
way too much that I could never use. This is like after having given a ton away to, you know, friends and my mom and my aunts. Okay, Avon. Oh, it feels wrong to put Avon in a Rimmel bag. Nail color, man, it's fine. I don't know, Kelly, maybe you have curls. I'm gonna guess that you have curls, and I have no clue if I'm correct or not, but you are getting a deep conditioner, and you can give it to a friend, or you can keep it if it's not for you. Here's a little 5-in-1 detangling spray. Enjoy. Just dropped off my final Yaga packages for the first drop. I wanted to make sure that there were still some items for you guys to buy as well. The first drop went live. I've sent those things out. And the second drop, I wanted to make sure there's more like wintry pieces. There's boots. There's lots of shoes. There are some like summer things as well, because I just didn't really think it all through properly. I'm going to be honest with you. It looks more thought through than what it is. So some of the things that you've seen in this video will go up in the Yaga drop happening on Wednesday, and I hope you guys do get the things that you're eyeing out. Just obviously take a look through things that I've already sold, because maybe you're like eyeing something and then it's actually already gone, like in the first drop. I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog and the closet clear out. As always, if you haven't subscribed, please do. It still says that over 50% of you that are watching are not subscribed. I would love it if you would subscribe. That really does support me and it pushes my content out to more people. The way that you can support is by watching my content. That gift of attention and giving me your time is massive, but then also by liking and commenting is just really lovely. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support, the comments, all the things, all the love. I really do appreciate you guys, and I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. Okay, bye. See you in the next one.